you think we're getting anything done?
Say what?
Do you think we're getting anything done?
I think we're not getting arrested. This is only the beginning. It's almost winter. It's cold out. People don't know. They have no idea what they've done.
Do you?
Yeah.
Tell me.
I'm ready to die for this country. I guarantee you, every one of those motherfuckers that ever stepped in that house would never do that. Would never say that. Give me liberty or give me death wasn't some fancy speech that they blew out of context. It was real. It only took 3% of the colonists to unite and form this nation. 3%. So you're telling me we can't get 3% of our nation now? Well, we got 300 million people. What's that?
Pizza.
A million people? We can't get 3%.
No, we should have 100 pizzas delivered here.
That's all it takes. 3%.
Under the name of Anonymous.
And with the Oath Keepers doing the civilian
Police have
preservation
something to
teams.
say. Remember,
announcement,
brother,
officer?
freedom of assembly. Remember that. What we're here for.
They will hit you.
All right, let's go.
Make a hole! Make a hole!
Which way you going?
Let them through.
Make a hole!
Thanks for joining the protest. You're a patriot just like us. Remember.
Don't worry, most of us will finish in 10 minutes.
Why? What do you think's gonna happen, man?
I just try and go with the Dow, man.
Yeah?
I'm just here,
Just to be part of it?
well, honestly, part of what? We started out divided until somebody caused violence, and then everybody's attention was grabbed onto that violence.
That's true.
And now everybody wanted to throw insults instead of their demands. They're shouting their demands to the people as opposed to the people they're demanding. What are we doing? We're unorganized.
Learning.
I hope so. I hope so.
There is, man. There's more people out there than we really know. And as time goes on and more injustices happen.
I do know that for every one of us that's here, and every person who said they were coming on Facebook and didn't show up, they're going to see that we showed up, and they're going to be like maybe
well,
I
shit.
should have showed up.
Yeah.
And then the next time something happens, don't show up.
But a lot of these people are seeing it like a concert. One of the guys over there that was setting up the mic was like, "I hope these people don't ruin my concert." What?
Hey, there's always bad apples on everything.
When that bad apple's got a microphone, and you got one person standing up here shouting, and everybody's just repeating back what they're hearing. A bad apple with a microphone.
It's a very valid point you raise. I do agree with you.
Not perfect, but for
Do you know,
what we are,
do you know
good
about the
start.
Oath Keepers? Oath Keepers is a nonpartisan organization formed in 2009. Whenever you join the military, law enforcement, or take a public office, take an oath to defend the Constitution
Yes.
and protect foreign and domestic. The Oath Keepers is a nonpartisan organization filled with members who will honor their oath.
Okay.
The main objective of the Oath Keepers is to get contact with active serving military and law enforcement, to let them know that they have an oath that they do and will need to fulfill. The secondary
Foreign and
objective,
domestic.
yeah,
March to the Capitol this way.
the second objective of the Oath Keepers is to form civilian preservation teams, which start at the township level, go up to the county, and the region, then the zone, and the state.
Start with the people. So you're just saying this is that first step we're trying to take?
This right here is just, I come here to meet people, hang out with my friend, and yell, and just, get cathartic release. That's the only reason I'm here. I like the atmosphere, it's fun. The nitty gritty, doing it at home, this republic's gonna be rebuilt for people like you and me, neighbors, people on the streets, people who talk to each other, people who need each other, not them. They don't care about us. We all know that. The fact is,
I feel like
is if the number
They
one
care
thing,
about us like a farmer cares for his cattle.
No, they care nothing for us. They care nothing for us.
Somebody's
Care
got to
about
do
us
the
for
dirty
money, they
jobs.
get
They're
from
not
us.
going to do it.
Exactly. You know who runs all the FEMA camps?
Soldiers.
Blackwater, private PMC, private military group. Private military company runs FEMA camps, which is under the Department of Homeland Security, which in the event of a national emergency, which they dub state of emergency, which is another word for martial law, that they will take these people. FEMA camps are actually called residential centers. That's the name they have.
Political dissent.
Yeah,
Camping.
yeah, and they'll be sent there to be reprogrammed, and if they can't, then they'll be sent to a different one, and you'll probably never see them again. The number one thing that those people in there, the ones in power, cannot stand to even let the idea flourish is self-sustaining and self-reliable communities. If I don't need to go to the store to buy milk, if I don't need to go to the store to get clothes, then I won't need them. So I am independent from them. That is their fear.
Well, I would say the mark of a good leader is one who builds something up, lets it flourish, and walks away.
Do you know what it says in the Constitution? It says in the Constitution that Congress should meet once a year. Congress isn't meant to run the country. The federal government is one part, the smallest part of the United States government. We the people have all the power.
Separate of the people.
Yeah, we the people have all the power. The independent sovereign states are independent nation states that are united under the Constitution of the federal government. The federal government has no power. All these executive orders Obama's been making, they're unconstitutional. Executive orders only apply to the federal government. The latest executive order Obama's established...
Well, executive orders can always be vetoed, but
they can
don't.
be vetoed, but he signed 23 on the Sandy Hook shooting. 23 executive orders. The latest one he signed was about the Agenda 21 global warming hoax, where he established a council of senators and representatives to govern what the states do. That's oppression, that's tyranny, that's a direct violation of the Constitution.
Yeah, it is.
If you look at the preamble of the Constitution, it says, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union and to protect...
So how do we tell them? How do we bring them to court?
Well, we can either try to use the system and vote them all out and then charge them with crimes, or...
So, I mean, if the system works and we just need to restart, instead of being violent, why don't we just re-vote with a new idea, a new write-ins?
I think this is a peaceful protest. I mean, there was one incident over there. But so
he cut the tape.
Oh, and they arrested him for that?
I got him on camera. I said, what'd you do? What'd you do? And he finally shouted back, I cut the tape.
He cut it right between us.
Yeah, he just cut the tape
and
and the lady
then
saw it.
tied it up, and then he went to